my gorgeous femme founders. My name is Gia. Welcome to my channel, and I'm gonna suggest a few ways on how to get more pretty privilege physically. So this means on the outside, beauty-wise, hygiene-wise, not just your face, but with your body too. And subscribe now to level up in all things beauty, self-image, self-growth, inside and out. First things first, hygiene. So the very first memory of you that is considered when people think of you is smell. So when they smell you, they know that you walk into the room, or when they smell something that is yours, it smells like you, and they think, oh wow, this smells like them. It reminds me of them. But people forget what you look like, so they have to check your Instagram 1,000 times just to remember. So when it comes to smell, make sure that your hygiene is on lock. I know this is very basic, this is very normal, but a lot of people forget it. I know because I can smell you. Just fix it. It's something that you can fix by taking a shower, by just washing yourself. The second thing is can I say that on YouTube? Vaginal health. I think I can because it's a technical term. When it comes to your actual health, a lot of people forego or don't talk about your ladyhood or your manhood. I have a full video on how to take care of yourself when it comes to yeast infections. I will touch on it here. Take probiotics. So it doesn't help just with your gut health. It helps with also your flora, all the good bacteria that is in your body. So you always have yeast, and there's good bacteria that fights it off, that it kind of balances each other out. So there's a symbiosis that is going on in your body that you are not consciously aware of. When you do certain things like eat too much sugar, have too much alcohol, eat too much carbs are sugar, anything that if you wet it with water, if it changes form, that is sugar. Avoid those things as much as you can. I'm not saying forego bread and cake completely. Enjoy yourself, enjoy your life. Just go easy on it. So if you take antibiotics, some antibiotics are kind of like if you have a nuclear bomb in your body, it can destroy that bacteria. So wait until you're done taking the meds. Wash yourself on the outside, and I have some product here that I love. I am obsessed with women's ladyhood health. It's a huge part of our life, and I want to have kids. I want to have more kids for half of the population who are out there and want to have the option. Try to stay away from scented products to like scented lotions unless they're certified by the EWG. Go to ewg.org, type in the product and see the breakdown of the ingredients and what they actually do to your body. Endocrinal disruptors are chemicals that make it a hard time to have babies. The next thing is to wash your mouth and your teeth. Teeth issues are connected to heart problems. Even mouth cancer is a thing. Invest in alcohol-free mouthwash. In the latest news of dental discovery, they say to floss first. I don't know if that's like a new thing, but I always do this anyway, and I read this and I felt so vindicated. Or if you use a water pick, do that first and then brush your teeth. I feel better if I'm getting all the stuff out first, then polishing it off. US healthcare is very expensive, so if you can get a teeth cleaning with your insurance, if you have insurance, if you don't, go on Groupon and find affordable deals. There's like $20 to $50, and you can get them every 3 months or every 6 months depending on how much you need it. Washing your hair. So washing your hair is a huge deal. There are so many theories about washing your hair. I have listened to a bunch of hairstylists. I've done my own research, and when I started living by myself, I started noticing my hair here was really greasy, then my hair out here was really dry, and I was wondering, why the heck is this happening? And this was at a time when I never dyed my hair. I googled it. The reason was because the shampoo and or conditioner that I was using had sulfates in it. So anything that ends with ATES has that suffix. It's basically stripping the heck out of your hair. And you know that feeling when you get super squeaky clean when you apply a base to something on the pH balance scale? When you use those, it strips your hair so much that your hair thinks it needs to produce more oil. It goes into overdrive and makes your hair look greasy and crusty at the same time. And I notice a lot of people have this like theory of you're not supposed to wash your hair every day. This depends. And when people say this, I notice they're just like kind of regurgitating what they've heard, and they didn't like do their own full research on it. I'm going to teach you how to wash your hair. If you wash your hair every day, you can wash your hair every day. It depends on the ingredients in your shampoo. Now that brands are way more aware, and depending on how they define clean beauty, if that vibes with you, use that brand. Or if you read the ingredients and you understand what you're seeing, or if you Google it, or if you go to the ewg.org, if it says it's safe, if that's like your Bible, then use that. Use your judgment, try out the product, see if it works for you, depending on your needs. I always need some sort of anti-frizz or nourishing formula when it comes to my hair care. My hair is just so dry all the time. It depends on the ingredients. So if you have really gentle ingredients, you'll want to wash your hair every day. It'll keep the oils in because they're very gentle. However, if you have like really strong ingredients that like like you can feel it squeaky clean in your hands when you touch your hair. That's okay too. Just make sure to do hair masks. Try to avoid like spraying so much perfume in your hair that has a lot of alcohol, because that'll dry out your hair too. Make sure that you scrub your, like get your nails and scratch your head. So the days in between that you're not actually putting shampoo in your hair, like give yourself a scalp massage. And there are scalp massagers on Amazon that are like $3, or I'll link one here. You go to a salon, especially a high-end salon, they will scratch the heck out of your head and give you a proper scalp massage. I used to struggle with brushing my hair because my hair is so thick and it goes bloop after I brush it. Use some oil or hair serum that's like $8. I use like this Dove $8 one. It smells amazing. I'll use like some face oil sometimes too. Just apply it because it has certain vitamins like vitamin D. It's like a hair mask. When it comes to smell, I once dated a guy who would wash his armpits with soap and water in the sink. We would like go to the grocery store and we would come back, and we lived together. He would bend over in the sink and I would catch him. It was like really sexy to me. He would also put on SPF, wash his face, and face lotion. Regular Nivea face cream that comes in a tin. But I thought it was so attractive that he took care of himself that way. Vikings, a long time ago, the Vikings that came to Saxony, Saxons were complaining, the Germans at the time were complaining to like their version of parliament, saying that the Vikings are taking all the women because they brush their hair regularly and they bathe regularly. Keep that in mind. 1,000 years ago, the people who were taking care of their hygiene were winning. When it comes to your actual fragrance, like your scent when you walk in the room, I like to take this a step further. I have built up a collection of my signature scents. So I have scents for the day or the evening, like going out, and I have one scent that I use for going to bed. I built this up over time, so I bought them one by one, or I asked my husband to buy it for me for Christmas. I'm very, very lucky, but if you can't afford a really expensive thing at the department store, find the equivalent of that scent. So look at the ingredients, like, or the notes of that scent, like if it says cedarwood or lavender or vetiver. Go on Amazon, because Amazon is full of small businesses too, and use that. If it's a body spray, if it's a small form of it, or get that smaller like travel spray version or rollerball. I don't like rollerball. I feel like it doesn't apply enough. If you can get one good perfume as your signature scent, one that really vibes with your chemistry, because everybody sweats a little bit, it mixes with the chemicals in the perfume. Smell like laundry. If you can't afford a good perfume, save up for one good one and it'll last you over a year for sure. But when it starts getting like foggy, that means it's expiring. So try to use it for special occasions, whatever. It's up to you, it's yours. And I'm not saying spend all your money on all these things to make yourself feel good. I'm saying get the basics down, get the efficient things, use bar soap, find a good quality soap that you can afford. There are a lot of affordable bar soaps that have a good lather. This also means for your room or your house, your home too. So if you don't own a house, if you have a room, if you're renting a room, if you're renting an apartment, make sure it smells nice. I'm not saying go buy flowers. You can if you want. You can surround yourself with beautiful things. I have a girlfriend who's very, very beautiful. She's very lovely. But when I go in her car, it smells like socks and my eyes are burning because she has so much stuff in her car. I love her to death. It's not cute at any age. So smell good. Have your stuff smell good, like your shoes, your bags, your clothes, your accessories, your cat, your dog, your bird, whatever your pet is. Make sure your home doesn't smell like your pet. Get your pet groomed. Do it yourself if you have to. Make sure you have, like, if you have a dog, get their proper shampoo. Don't use your human shampoo because they have multiple layers of fur that you have to get in there, and human shampoo doesn't penetrate that. Make sure your house doesn't smell so that your clothes don't smell. Okay, hygiene for skin. I do not understand why people don't do this. Your skin is the largest organ on your body. It needs to be taken care of, just like your teeth. Just like going to the dentist, you have to go to a dermatologist or facialist. And to see the rest of the information, click the link of the next video coming up. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe now for more self-image, self-care, self-growth, and I'll see you in the next video of skin hygiene.